going on, everyone? Welcome your faces to a brand new vlog where you're tuning in to see what could happen next. And we're just filming our lovely weekend now. It is a Saturday and it is quite early in the morning. It is 7:15 in the morning. I've been up since half 6 and done some exercise, and I'm feeling bloody motivated to get some things done today. And so I thought, why not vlog it and see where we get up to this weekend, because there's one thing I definitely want to do this weekend. Rich regards my office, but we'll get into that later in the vlog. But hopefully you're all doing well, and let's kick on with the day. That always needed a cup of coffee in the morning. I don't know if you guys are quite the same, but every morning you wake up you always do the basic same routine, and that's like get up, go to the bathroom, get dressed, come downstairs, maybe do coffee, then make breakfast. But yeah, I've been trying to change up my routine a little bit more, because my routine sometimes can just be I just do it and don't really think about it. It's like, especially with say like if it's a Saturday I sleep in, and like it comes up towards lunchtime, like I'll come downstairs say 10:30, 11, and I'll make a coffee, make breakfast, sit down, then like Kirsty will come down for lunch for 12, and we're like, do you want lunch? And I'm like, yeah, let's have lunch. I was like, I don't want a big lunch though, because I only had breakfast an hour ago. She's like, why have you done that? I'm like, habit, routine, this is how I do my day. Anyone else like that? Because I feel like I'm always like that. So when it comes to mornings now, I'm trying to break up my routine a little bit more and try to delay breakfast if I can, and especially because I'm on a bit of a health kick at the minute, try and make that fasting, is it, from when I last ate? Because once I have my first bit of food, I'm hungry for the rest of the day, because I just get snacky. So at the moment I feel quite alright. I'm not eating all a few hours and I'm just drinking water, probably half an hour, probably will want some breakfast. And I know you're all probably wondering, where's the cat? She's right here next to me. Ooh, hello. She has been an absolute nightmare this week. With me and Kirsty at work, going to work and whatnot, and she sleeps all day. We've been coming home and she has just been so energetic. Like some nights this week she's had us up at like 2 a.m. At the minute she likes to wake up about 4 or 5. And she's just really like ready to go for the day, because she's just full of energy. But yeah, she's very settled in very nicely, and feels like she's got bigger already, and she's really within her personality. It's like she loves hanging out with me because I give her a lot of like affection and attention, and she likes to go to Kirsty because Kirsty likes to play with her. She likes to bite Kirsty a lot, so especially in the nights when she wants to play, she goes to Kirsty and bites her. So this one's been settling very quickly, turning into a very cheeky one. But you can't help but adore her because she's cute. One thing we did get this week as well, this tree thing, £20 off Amazon. The best thing I have brought for her, because it saves attacking my leg, because she just attacks that now. So it is now 9:30. I've just chilled out and listened to an audiobook at the minute. Normally I start reading books this year, but my brain just wanders a lot and just trying to imagine shit. I prefer to listen. I think I really have fallen down that rabbit hole, to be honest, because it's just easier and it doesn't require as much focus and trying to force myself, so I can just sit there and it's on in the background, and yeah, just listening to audiobook, which was quite nice this morning, and looking out into the garden, being old. But yes, we're actually going to start the day now, as I've got distracted from what I was saying. And I've got two focuses today. Obviously I've said about my office I want to do today in this vlog, which is just making a little change, which we're going to do, because I think I have mentioned it in a previous vlog, which we're going to do in today's vlog, the change. And I want to kind of do a little cooking thing, because you guys enjoy me cooking. I've done making cookies, you guys enjoyed it. I did the air fryer vlog a while ago. You guys enjoyed that, so I thought I'd do another cooking one, but more just like a little simple but maybe sort of healthy-ish kind of thing. I don't know, I'm just kind of winging it really and see what I can create. So we're gonna head to the shop now, go and buy some ingredients, come back, do a lot of prepping and stuff like that. So let's head to the shop and go and get the list of things I need for tonight's dinner, and Sundays as well, because I'm going to do 2 birds 1 stone sort of shopping trip. So let's head to the shop now. Alright, we made it to the one and all Aldi. Got my list of things, so I've got to head in there really quickly, dart around, get everything I need to get done, and we shall get back home to the kitchen. And there we have it. That is everything I needed I have got, which is really good. So I'm over the moon. I was able to, and honestly, I know a lot of people sniff up Aldi's, and I'm a bit with Aldi, but they do some amazing stuff. And me and Kirsty come here every now and then, because we mainly dominate like shop at Tesco's, but Aldi for little bits and bobs is really good and value for money as well. Like example, I just bought like loads of flavoured water, like this one's like strawberries and cream, and it's like 39p, and I'm like, sure, I'll have that. So I just brought a load of that, And my total shop was like 15 quid, so I'm happy. So that's meals for the next 2 nights, and there's a lot of goodness in it as well. I do just have to point out as well, the weather is so rubbish today in the UK. It's like, it's just been lovely the last few days, and it's about to start raining, so I think that's like another reason why I'm like, we'll have a day in, do some cooking, and we'll also do my office as well today, because it's a bit of a minging day, and Kirsty's going out doing wedding stuff, so we're just gonna have a bit of a day indoors, I think, today. This is going to be the weirdest dinner, probably, to a point, because I'm going to show you what we're making. So here we've got the stuff for the pasta. So we've got for a pepper, bacon, bolognese, chopped tomatoes, mushrooms, onion, and the pasta. That's going to be one lot of dinner there. Then we come over to here, which we have onions, chicken, poppadoms, and just a chicken tikka, and I have some rice in the cupboard, and that's going to be for Sunday's meal. So that's that. But what we are going to do, just to kind of shake it up a little bit, we are going to be adding this bad boy into it, which is a courgette. Someone at work had one of these. They grew it a bit too big on their allotment, and they were like, hey, do you want this? I was like, sure. So I've got to try chop this up over 2 meals. So that's why I got for a bit of pasta and a curry sort of one, because you can add those to both, so why not? So a nice something to be creative with, trying to add that into 2 different meals over 2 days. So all we're going to do now is just do a little bit of prep for dinner tonight. It's like only like 10 AM, but I like to prep my food, and when I say prep, I like to season it and stuff like that and put it in the fridge and just kind of let all the salt, pepper and that kind of mature into the ingredients. So that's what we're going to do now. And so I'm just grabbing my little bowls to chuck all the bits and bobs into it. I think I might need other bowls actually. Darn. So let's get all the preparing done. After about 20 so minutes, all the prepping is done. We've got the courgettes, peppers, onions, bacon, mushrooms, which is all going to go in with the pasta. And obviously, you cannot go wrong with the bolognese sauce as well. So that's pretty much what everything's going to be. But what I want to do is I want to put some oil into all of these and salt and pepper them, mix them in really nicely, then chuck them in the fridge for a little while and just let it mature over the next few hours. Then let this salt and pepper really get absorbed into all of this stuff here. Then I reckon that will make it to be beautiful later. So I'm going to do all of that seasoning now. I've salted and peppered the whole stuff, and I've added it all into this big bowl. So I was going to keep them all separate, but I was like, you know what, let's put it all together so they can all just absorb in each other flavours, and we'll just fry it up later. But there's one trick I have learned with HelloFresh, which is how to do onions really good, which I'm going to share with you now, which is, obviously you cook the onions like you normally would, salt and pepper them in the frying pan on the stove, but the one thing they always want you to add is sugar, to give it that really nice caramelized. But I'm going to put the sugar in here now and see if the sugar will kind of absorb into the onions while in the fridge for a few hours. So we'll try that out. Hopefully there might be a difference. Might be no difference at all. We'll find out later. So one thing I did forget I was going to chuck into this, which Kirsty came down at the right time, was Italian seasoning. This stuff is always good for pasta. So mix that in with all veg, and honestly this stuff makes a difference. So that's going to make it really good. They're all ready to go in the fridge now, so let's bang them in. Then in about 6 hours probably they'll be ready to cook, because it's now 11 AM, so 6 hours time we shall be cooking all of this up. So it's been a few hours. I say for a few hours, it's been like 5, 6, like I said earlier in the vlog. Look at this. Oh, that's looking mighty good. And every time we open up our fridge, it just smells amazing with all of this coming out of it. Like the smell of Italian seasoning. We've got the smell of bloody onion. Oh, can't wait to get that cooking. So let's get these out and ready to go. So I've got the pan all nice and warmed up now. So I'm going to chuck in my bacon and my onions, cook those up for a little while. Then once they're kind of cooked to a point I'm happy, I'm going to chuck all of this in, and this is going to smell amazing. Words cannot describe how much I'm looking forward to this meal. It looks quite a lot, but I can have it for lunch tomorrow. Just look at it. This is exactly what I was after. Everything together, cooking, being nice. I'm still waiting on the pasta. I've water to warm up though. But oh, that's looking good. I've decided not to bother adding the bolognese sauce, because I don't know why, I was just expecting when I brought the canned tomatoes it should be chunky tomato, but I forgot there is sauce in it as well, so I'm not going to bother because that's already saucy enough, so I'll save this one for another day. So I'm just waiting for that to thicken up a little bit more, because it's very, what's the word I want to use, very, want it to thicken up a bit more, so just waiting on that, then we should be good to go, and pasta's pretty much done, so nearly serving time. How long have I got left? It's pretty far, yeah, probably about right time to be fair, so we should be good, and you know what, we need to do a little taste review. That is good. Gotta say it, it's turned out quite good. There we are, a lot of pasta, but if we don't eat it all, I've got an overspill kind of bowl over there, so that is fine. That is looking mighty goddamn good. Right, let's give this a go. Oh, that is good.
This cat is just going nuts at this bloody tree right now. She's having a good old time.
So I mentioned a while ago about making changes to the setup because I wanted to kind of change up a little bit, because I've had it like this, but I want more space, because getting to my PlayStation I have to put my hand around the console to get to it, but I want quick access to it. So what I have done is I have treated myself to a new monitor stand thing which is going to attach to my desk, and basically I'm going to have one monitor here and one monitor above, because at the moment I'm doing the 2 monitor sort of thing, but I want to go 1 and 2, and that will free up so much more space on my setup, and it means I can access to my PlayStation nice and easily. So I'm going to get this all built now. So this is what it's like at the moment, and it should hopefully be like that. So let's get it built. Looking a bit of a state in a minute. I've taken down the old monitors, got the bracket built there, and now we're just attaching this. I have recruited Kirsty's help because she's very good at reading instructions compared to me. I just do the classic male thing of just getting overstimulated and just kind of going, I'm just going to wing this and see how we're ending up. So I recruited some help. And after a bit of time, I don't even know when the last, probably, I'm going to say like hour ago, I have finally got all the wires plugged in and the setup is there. I might move a few things around, but here you go. This is the setup. Massively open more space. That means I can get straight to my PlayStation, controllers, microphone, monitors there. It's way better. It just feels way more open. Only thing I probably might need to do is reposition these 3 photos, just move it up a bit. So that could be a thing for another day, but it doesn't need to be done now. But from that wide lens, this is the whole entire desk. I'm very happy with it, and it's a vision I had in my brain for ages. Only thing I want to sort of maybe work on a little bit more is just that corner, try and make that a little bit more, don't know, a bit more appealing to look at, because at the minute it's just got my Switch, my PlayStation. So I just want to make it that little bit more when you look at it. So since the last clip of the game itself, I have done a few little changes in this little corner here, which I'm very happy about. And have a look at this. And here we have it. So I've got a little plant thing, which I thought was quite nice to add a bit of green. Luckily, Kirsty didn't want this little shelf thing anymore, so I've nabbed that off there. So I can put games in there, wires if I want to. I normally put that wire under there, so it's kind of hidden away. And yeah, I think that makes it way better, and kind of just makes it kind of just like another level. Really does complete that corner, it does. So the setup is looking mighty good, it must be said. So I'm very happy. Ignore the dirty screens. I need to get some screen wipes, but the setup is looking very, very good. So we are now going to start prepping dinner for Sunday, because it is now Sunday today. So got to get all of this prepared again. Same old. I'm not going to show all the ins and outs, but I've got them for the mushrooms, courgette, onions, chicken as well, especially today. So with the chicken, I'm thinking I'm salt and pepper it and just maybe like chop up into small bits, so it's just diced chicken. Because the difference in buying diced chicken and just a chicken breast, you may as well just cut it, because I think there's I can't remember like the price jump, but it's like an extra like 70p or something like that. I know it's like 70p is nothing, but it's a lot just to have things diced up, and it could take me like 2 minutes to chop up myself. So I'm going to quickly do that now. Then that should be good to mature for a few hours, make it nice and tasty like last night's meal. That is all the preparation done. We have decided to add in a chicken curry sort of like powder we just had in a cupboard, which is just like a slow cooker. So we've added that onto that, and you know what? It smells absolutely amazing. And all of those are prepared, so they just go in the fridge now and just let the fridge do its thing and mature. It's been a couple of hours, and you know what? Today's meal, oh my god. Look at the chicken, dude. That looks like it's proper, like, absorbed in all that, like, powder. Oh, cannot wait to cook that in the frying pan. That's going to make this kitchen smell amazing. But everything else is now prepared, so I'm just going to knock it all together. I'm not going to do all the ins and outs, like you've already seen that shit. So I'm going to do a before. I know I said I was going to do an after, but just looking at this here looks amazing. Just look at all of that. Oh, just that on its own just looks eatable. And after. I think there's only one thing left to do, and that's a taste. That is good. Oh. And there we have it. We have come to the end of the vlog now, people. Hopefully you have enjoyed the cooking kind of vlog it has been today, and the gaming setup change around. It really does make a change when I'm in here now. It really does. I cannot get over, like, it's just more efficient, because definitely like when I'm sat here, before I would have to turn to look at my head, like what's on my second screen, but now I can just like lift my eyes and not have to lift my head, and it's just more productive in a way, and it's more efficient if I want to watch stuff and everything. So it's definitely a good upgrade and change around. But when it comes to the cooking though, outside of it, the curry was phenomenal and really good. Bit spicy, it kind of just added to it, but the pasta I think is the winner from this weekend. The pasta was phenomenal. And I was saying to Kirsty as well, after I finished both dinners, I didn't feel bloated or anything like that, because there was just a lot of veg and stuff like that in it, and it was just really good. And she was quite the same as well, even though the portions looked absolutely huge. I thought I was going to be absolutely bloated, but I was actually surprisingly not. That was a jolly weekend of cooking. I really had good fun with it, to be fair, and hopefully you enjoyed the change up as well. And if you'd like to see a bit more like cooking kind of vlogs, let me know by leaving a like on the video, and don't forget to maybe drop a comment. I know 99% of you watch these vlogs on your TV, so it's quite hard to comment. If you can find the like button, that lets me know you want to see maybe more cooking videos in the future, and I enjoy doing them. And I'll try and think of some more wacky air fryer ones as well we can do as well, because I want to try and mess around with the air fryer a bit more, find some weird stuff and some really tasty stuff as well. So I will have a look around and see what I can find. But if you did enjoy today's vlog, like I already said, leave a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to ding dong the bell to be notified when next week's vlog goes live, which is at 7 o'clock on the dot, where you'll tune in to see what could happen next and what we got planned. Who knows? We take it as it comes. But thank you very much for watching. I love your faces. Take care. Bye bye.